Praises to look. Our praises to the Creator, y'all. Oh, y'all. In the ancient manuscript and specific translations you mentioned, there are distinct instances where Yah, the tetragram, is presented as a separate entity from El Elyon, the Most High. This is distinct and most notable in the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Septuagint LX. Proof of distinction, Deuteronomy 32, 8 through 9. The most critical evidence of Yahweh, the Creator, being distinct from El Elyon is found in the oldest manuscript of Deuteronomy 32, 8 through 9. While modern Masoretic-based Bibles like KJV often change sons of God to the sons of Israel, the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Septuagint preserves a version where El Elyon divides the nations among his sons, and Yahweh receives Israel as his specific portion. Dead Sea Scrolls 4Q Deuteronomy and Septuagint LLX. When the Most High Elyon gave the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of man, he set the boundaries of the peoples according to the numbers of the sons of El Elyon, the Bene Elohim. For the Creator Yah's portion is his people. Jacob is the allotment of his inheritance. Key example, in this verse, El Elyon, the Father highest, is the one performing the act of dividing, while Yahweh is the one recipient of a specific nation, Jacob, Israel, placing him among the sons of God rather than being the Most High himself. So I'm going to explain that. Yah handed over these other nations to El Elyon because he went to the whole world, Yah. The Creator Yah went to him and said, hey, you want my Torah? They were like, no, 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 no. We don't want no Torah. So the only ones that accepted the Torah was the children of Israel, a.k.a. Jacob. So what happened? He said, okay, y'all belong to me. Y'all can come straight to me. And these other people can go over there and talk to El Elyon and El Elyon children. So we know that when you have a ben in that, that means you are a created. When you have an El, you are created. So if he's calling himself El Elyon and his children are El Elia, Els, they're Elohim, they are created. El means you're created. Okay. The Creator Yah name means he is the creator. We need to study Paleo Hebrew people. Key examples. In this verse, El Elyon, the Father highest, he's the Father highest of those angels, y'all, is the one performing the act of dividing, while the Creator Yah is the one recipient of specific nation, Jacob and Israel, placing him he's not among them. He is the Creator himself. And the El Elyon is the highest angel that is down on earth. Restrictions on the title of the Dead Sea Scrolls 1Q. The community rule 1Q found in the Quran contains specific prohibitions regarding the use of the divine names in the titles to prevent profanation and the mixing of the Creator with lesser spiritual entities. Do y'all see? Now, who is the lesser? Let's find out who the lesser. Prohibited of the title 1QS 6:27 through 7:1. The scrolls record a strict restriction on pronouncing the name, the tetragon, and even certain titles. If the member uttered the name for any reason, they were permanently expelled. Which ones is it? What we can't utter? It says the Aleph and the Lamed means El. We cannot go Aleph and Lamed. And so it means El, and you calling him El Elyon. The Creator Yah versus the Creator Yah. In the Zodiac fragments and 1QS, this is a preference for using the tetragram in the Hebrew script, while the rest of the text standard square script. That was done to distinguish the true name from common titles like El or Elohim. which could refer to the members of the spiritual council or the divine assembly. The Elohim of Psalms 82. Paleo-Hebrew meaning of the Tetragrammaton. The Paleo-Hebrew characters of the Tetragrammaton is YHWH, provided a pictographic meaning that differs from the title like God and Lord. It is the hand. He is the power. He is the work. He is the person who raised his arms. Behold, revealed, and the breath. He's the one, the tent peg and the nail, established and secured and hooked. The person who raised his arms. Behold, revealed. So he's the creator. His name means I created all. I'm the one who did it all. Behold the hand. Behold the nail. The hand that reveals and the hook that reveals. He is the one that did it all. He says, my people know my name and what it means. So if my people know my name and what it means, he's letting you know that L is a lower title. God is a lower title. All these things are a lower title. The Lord, those are titles of what? Angels, the created. He is the creator. And now it says the stone edition not. Generally follows the Masoretic traditions, which equates the names, but Psalms 82:1 notes that the Creator Yah stands in the divine assembly in the midst of the judges, the Elohim. And if you go look at this judges right here, it's a different spelling from the judges over in Deuteronomy 19, where the title Elohim is applied to both the creator and the created spiritual beings. They're trying to mix you up right there. You gotta, if you go into the Dead Sea Scrolls, this right here says the Tetragrammaton right here, and then down here is Elohim. The Amplified often expands 82:6 and shows that the fallen nature of the Most High Son. I said, you are God's Elohims, and you are all the sons of the Most High Yah. The Most High, not the Most High Yah. El Elyon, not the Tetragrammaton. They are the sons of El Elyon. Yet you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes, who is the prince that fell already. That was Lucifer. Proof from Psalms 82. The distinctions is made between the Creator Yah who judges and the Elohims who have fallen. Elohim takes the Creator Yah takes the divine assembly. He judges among the Elohim. So he's the judge of them. He's the judge of us. He's the only judge. There is no other judge. These beings are called sons of the Most High, B'nai Elohim. Yet they are rebuked as being corrupt. Here is the exact paleo script for the Tetragrammaton in Great Psalm Scroll, found in the Cave 11 at the Quran. In the scroll, the scribe wrote the body of the text standard square Aramaic, but switched to Paleo Hebrew, and specifically the name Creator Yah. I told you that. So there is the Creator Yah's name at the where they put that God, because they want to mix you up. This is visual distinction causing the name to stand out from the surrounding text. You see that? This is the word that is actually there. This is why we have to study to show ourselves approved. You got to translate into the original language, or you don't know what you're talking about. So the exact characters right there in Psalms where he says he's the judge, this is there. This is what's there. Not that. The gap technique. Examination. Man should reveal that the main scribe often left blank spaces in the text where the name would go. A different scribe, and of the same one using different pen style, later went back and filled the Paleo Hebrew in those gaps. Prevention of erasure. The script change served the red flag to the reader. The scripture change should serve as a red flag to the reader. I'm going to say it again. The script change should serve as a red flag to the people. Red flag to the people. It signals that his word was personally named of the Creator and was not to be erased and treated as a common text unless titles like Elohim and Adonai, which were written in the standard script. It says they erased his name and put titles. And he said up here, don't call me by these titles. He says, don't call me by these titles. And y'all doing exactly that. And it says here, it should be a red flag to you to don't do it. Okay? Y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. Well, like my sister Judith says, what? It catch fire. It's greasy and it will catch a fire. So you going to catch a fire if you being caught doing this. Now you've been warned. And the reason why I'm making this video, because I asked somebody to stop posting this on my thing. Stop giving all praises to the blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I asked them, please stop doing that. And they're disrespecting me and keep doing it. They're disrespecting me. If they want to do it, that's them. But they're going to stop disrespecting me and keep doing this. And then they don't believe there's a such thing as angels. And it's letting you know El means angels. This El in the name, they were created. They were not the beginning. They're not. And until you learn that. But I understand and understand why y'all is doing this. Why? Why? In the book of Amos, we studied this just yesterday. He's dwindling the people down. Who's going to get through the gates? The one who's learning. The ones that are going to still have depth on the table for them are the ones who are rejecting. And it just tells you right here, if you calling him by this name, you're cursed. If you calling him El or Elohim or any of those things, you are cursed. So that's their problem. If you want to be cursed, that's between you and the Creator Yah. But as for me, I'm going to respect him and do it the way he tells me to do it, not the way you tell me. So stop disrespecting me and posting that on my channel. I'm going to have you blocked. All praise to the Creator Yah and him alone. Hallelujah. Woo.